Well, I can tell you that I stood in the same position here last night, Scott, and it is a dramatically different one, a much more concerning one, as the fire has now made its way over the ridge, closer into the Meadowwood area and the Little Qualicum River Village area. So it's led to an increase in evacuation orders here on the side of Qualicum Beach, as well as on the Cameron Lake side. The north side of Cameron Lake, has been evacuated, as well as Little Qualicum Falls Provincial Park. This is a long weekend. They are going to be going tent to tent, making sure people are out. There's a lot of options people are being given, and we'll get to those after we show you just what people are facing as they face that in their backyard. With their homes on the line, the Wesley Ridge fire is a sight these Qualicum men are afraid to look away from. It's nearing their community by the hour, having already consumed several pieces of heavy equipment. So Nathaniel Hyman is keeping around-the-clock vigil in case he and his neighbors can help.
If it comes down any further, it could be a disaster for us. So, the guys are on the floor here doing the best they can, and us as community members, we're ready to stand by the fire department and fight the fire if necessary.
I think this is bigger than the one they had a couple of years ago. That's a big fire.
I agree with him on that one for sure. This one is threatening our community a lot more than the other one being across the lake.
The wildfire nearly doubled in size overnight Friday, from 130 hectares to 245, starting several spot fires around the main blaze and breaching this ridge that backs onto 300 homes in Little Qualicum River Village, placing hundreds under evacuation orders or alerts in this rural area north of Qualicum Beach.
Scared, worried. What have you got here? My dogs, my bird, her eggs that she laid a couple weeks ago. We were told to get out of the village, and
that's how we see what happens. So you can do his hope.
So Saturday, crews and equipment came from across the province, trying to contain this fire as even more people left their homes. For those with hard-to-move trailers and tiny houses, this Good Samaritan named Ari stepped up, offering free towing because he's lived through a fire and knows what these people are going through.
Thank you for saving our house last night. I don't know how to say thank you.
No problem, brother.
Thank you, from the bottom of my heart.
We just wanted to make ourselves available if anyone needed help getting out, and vehicles, trailers moved. And
I said, let's go, man. Fire trucks are here, RCMP's here. He said, no, I'm staying here. We got to get this out. He stayed 1:47. He got it out. 1:47 morning. Look at this smoke. And I don't know the guy.
it's an awesome community. It really is. Everybody's helping everybody.
Support these people will need in the days ahead. Sunday is expected to bring high winds to this wildfire, still burning out of control. And that fire has now expanded to 373 hectares, 240 roughly more than it was at this time last night. So the evacuations continue. The Qualicum Civic Center has been open to house as a reception center. Last night they hosted 25 evacuees. Many more are going to family and friends or staying in fifth wheels. But I also wanted to mention that the Qualicum First Nation is opening up their campground to dry camping. It's just down the road, and they are taking all evacuees in with their hospitality. And really, that's the whole takeaway, Scott, of this story, is the generous spirit of these people who are facing some of the scariest days of their lives. For the last 3 days, we've seen people face brave odds, giving to each other and maybe not having much to give. They're tired. There's a lot of heat. There's a lot of smoke. People are sort of at the end of their rope, but they're still helping each other, and there's no end to that in sight.